I had two similar players in there recently, and they were same low handicap, both plus is as well.
Yeah.
Great on straight putts, desperate on
everything else.
what they started doing, a bit like you. They do the first one.
More.
They just kept moving it out, and the same the other way.
Right. Okay.
So they went from a straight putt, as good as you'd get in data, to as bad as you'd get then on the other side.
Well, my straight's decent enough.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
What was out? Well, I'll go through.
Wayne doesn't mince his words. Like, not too bad means pretty shit. But he'll get there in a minute.
Well, the straight ones you're looking at, you have to get some positives. But the straight ones were definitely better. You probably practice a lot of straights.
Yeah.
And what I was trying to get at you there is, how do you actually target these putts?
Yeah.
How do you aim? Where do you aim? What's your procedure? Okay. So we're going to do the same again.
2% left to right.
Yeah, just 2. So it's nothing kind of crazy number.
Yeah.
But it's enough. You know. If you're probably playing on if you're playing, you'll get a lot of these ones.
Do you ever have someone tell you? So my left to right tendency now, right? I'll line the ball up to the spot, and I'll get over the ball, and my eyes will think the ball is pointing. The line is way right of what my line is.
Yeah. So
I stick to that line, like.
What you can do. So your eyes form a field of vision, and we can play around with head tilts. So there will be a point, the line will actually look straight.
Yeah.
So you might have your eyes tilted against it, or some way.
Something is not lining up with left to right.
I see it is hard to trust it, but maybe like that in itself is a lack of trust then, isn't it, straight away? So if we got your eyes maybe in a position you say, okay, a little bit straighter. Sometimes you could be inside, even over, actually, I don't know if you've ever seen Padraig Harrington talking about his putting. For him to see straight, his eyes are actually over, which is a bit unusual, but that's what he does it.
Might be something to look at. Right.
Yeah, nice putt.
That felt nice.
Yeah, they were good putts. Slightly actually open. So you're opening the putt out, coming in.
Right.
So you definitely have a bias of open face.
On a left to right?
Left to right as well. You just shove them. But over here you also had a bias of right, but miles right.
Okay.
So there's a small thing with the face. So again, look, we're going to go through these now. So this is your...
Would you recommend kind of getting more archy almost?
It's not archy, it's aiming.
It's aiming.
You have a pull stroke. Yeah, true. You actually go out a little bit on the way back.
Okay.
And pull. Now the face would be still the main contributor to direction.
Yeah.
You know? So this is your left to right.
Okay, better.
It's better, but it's still not great.
Yeah.
So you can see the face the first one was the best one.
Yeah.
And then you progressively moved a little bit more right of where you should have been aiming. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not very consistent, which is a problem, especially at your level.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a bias right face. A little bit open at impact.
Yeah.
The path there, you see it in the next page, goes out a little bit. To be down to alignment as well of your upper body, shoulders. How you move the putter, we'll talk about that there in a second. Yeah. So the ball generally taking off a little right, but enough to get in there if you get the right pace. So you break and putt, you have a little bit more corridor.
Window, yeah.
But you can see a lot of red. This is all about direction here.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, pre-centered face, striking. A moderate arc at impact. You can kind of see the backswing going out. There's a little reroute in it.
Yeah, which I fucking hate. It's gas because it feels like I'm very in. So I'm obviously trying to, and I practice an awful lot on a ruler or a string or everything linear. You know what I mean?
Well, a ruler, yeah, a ruler.
You can
like that kind of ruler would be the best one.
Yeah.
That tin. If you use anything bigger than that, way too much wiggle room.
Yeah.
So this will still allow a degree of error.
Yeah.
So if it's double that or triple that, you're giving yourself way too much room to get it down with. So yeah, so this is all okay. This is kind of opening and closing of the face.
Yeah.
Pretty decent. The aim now is a bit of a problem, and there's a right. Seems to be a right bias in you.
So it's this type
timing is very, very consistent, which is great.
Okay.
It's not bad. Okay, let me just show you now the right to left. So this is tendency now is made up of
all those things.
Well, not everything. Ball direction, aiming, delivery of face, pat, where you hit it on the face. You know, the kind of ratio. Now you can see you went miles right.
Yeah.
And you just started off miles right, and you went right. Remember the first one missed left?
Yeah.
So you're not even on the scale here where you should be. You actually open it from there.
Like.
yeah.
So far right.
But I had to read it, and the other one, it's calibrated right. But I did say, we got a glitch going on. But I was looking at it going, right, he's so far right, but trying to picture that amount right is miles off. Just to give you an idea, if you were on a straight putt at 10 feet, no break, 1 degree, is it probably a miss? So we're talking huge numbers here. So I'm going to try and go through a targeting strategy with you, maybe.
Okay.
See if we can get you to aim that putter better. Or,
yeah.
Because again, you can see you actually opened it as well from there. So you definitely have an opening.
Probably so.
You can see then
if I'm outside biased, exaggerated.
Yeah, well, I'll show you the straight one because left to right and right to left. It depends where you aim.
Okay.
So this one, you see the straight one. So it's miles right. The ball's starting miles right. It was starting up here, and only that the slope was quite severe. It was bringing it back down at low speed.
Yeah, it was a speed. Yeah.
But it was still missing. Seemed to hit the toe.
Yeah.
On that one. And that's all pretty good there. Smoothness and everything. You're de-lofting your putter quite a bit through impact as well. So I'd address your one down, but you actually add more on the way through. So Quintek might come in a minute just to see how the ball's coming off. But if we target you, get your aim better first. So let me just show you the difference on the straight putt. So these were the 4 now that did read. I'll just show him. Just to show you, but you were still in the same zone.
Yeah.
Miles right. You started the first one aiming left, and you missed the left. Then you went right.
Yeah.
No, the first one that went.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. So it's calibrated all right. You can see your stroke when you aimed a bit left. So we'll judge your stroke off the straight one, because as you went further and further out, the pat will just adjust off the line. So you'll actually see on a straight one, stroke isn't bad.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good report there, you know. So you aimed pretty much center, then you went actually left. And you opened the face through impact.
Even the one going left?
Well, no, yeah. So see the ones going left?
Is that like TrackMan, so minus closed?
Yes.
Okay.
That's aim now. It's aim.
Okay, grand.
So they're slightly outside the left edge. 1 degree would be on left edge, right?
Yeah.
Left edge, and then you tend to open the face.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah.
Even though it still came, these would have gone probably in. This one might have missed on the left.
Yeah.
Might have missed just on the right.
Yeah.
Now that's your stroke. On a straight putt. That's actually pretty good. You see a bigger version of it here. Oh, there they go. Good. Yeah. That's probably the first one, just on the right edge. Maybe because you missed that one right edge, then you aimed a bit left, you know. This is your next stroke. It's not bad, but it definitely doesn't arc in. You know, on the way back. If
Would you
anything,
prefer to see more of that?
a little,
Match up,
a little bit more match. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little pull motion at times, so you're.
Which will play to the behaviour of the face as well, like, won't it?
Yeah. Let's see if you aim.
I feel him right to
Right.
left, so I'm almost helping it up the hill, like, do you know? Just
Well, you're
helping.
over aiming it big time.
Yeah.
And then your pace, you're trying to. Then
Yeah.
obviously you don't get 6 serves here.
It's funny, like the thing I took from the east was like, geez, I feel lovely over the ball, but they're missing on the left. So
Yeah.
it felt like I was aiming nicely.
Yeah, like we'll talk through here where to aim, how to aim. Maybe break it down to a point. Do you pick a point in front of that?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, because just as you were putting, you were paying more attention to
I
where the ball
was
was going.
No, to be fair, my point was up there now on those
And you
putts,
just
like.
kept going higher than
Yeah,
that, you know? So, like, stroke itself isn't bad. That could be a little bit of alignment of the upper body. We'll just look at that.
Yeah.
Pretty much in the center of the putter. It's funny, then you added loft in this one.
Yeah.
On the right to left, it was more of a
Push up the hill, like, yeah,
probably
cricketer.
Yeah. Pushing them. Oh, that's pretty good. Like, and your pace and your stroke is consistent.
Yeah.
Which will give you good pace.
Yeah.
But we need to look at the aiming.